still taking some time to comprehend on what happened on Sunday. We beat the Cincinnati Bengals 37-17. I'm sorry, I'm an Eagles fan through and through, but that was not on my bingo card. This was the best game I've seen since that 38-31 win against the Commanders last year, or the Dolphins game in the Kelly Greens. And remember, I also said whoever wins a turnover battle wins this game. We got 2 turnovers and we won by more than 2 touchdowns. That's just how it goes. I'm kind of Zoltar with this kind of shit sometimes. I heat up, you gotta let me get hot. I mean, once this whole team gets hot, specifically Jalen Two Shoes, 16 for 20 in the air, 236 yards and 1 touchdown, 10 carries, 37 yards, and 3 push touchdowns. This is how we do it. A+, I'm not talking about him because the past couple weeks we haven't, because we don't want to jinx it, and guess what? It's working out, so we're going to move on to all the other weapons on the offense. Saquon Barkley, 108 yards. That makes 4 out of his 7 games in the Midnight Green, 100 yards or more on the ground. That is freaking Boyce Hall perfect. Smitty, 6 for 85 and 1. He was hidden in the shadows. Everyone was wondering, where's he at? We don't need him this game. We needed him this game. He came up. That throw, beautiful, but the catch, dude, Bear, what you see for 3 seconds? All you did was see a little brown speck of the boom hitting your hands. You got it. Once we made that catch, I knew the game was over. AJ Brown, 5 for 84. Thank you for your service. You can't, you do you. And then Grant Calcaterra, every time we needed something, a 28-yard catch, a 19-yard catch, he was there and delivered. The O-line, Freddie, you son of a bitch. Round of applause. The revenge game was always there. I told you. I warned you about it. We were missing 2 starters, and we gave up 0 sacks and gained 161 yards on the ground. I know Lane Johnson went down. I thought I was going to start crying. You were about to see a grown man start crying over some dude who's making millions of dollars. If we lose him, I don't know where to go next. But guess what? We don't even got to worry about that. Another thing we don't got to worry about is that nickel position. Cooper DeJean. Are you fucking kidding me, you psycho? 3 tackles, 1 for a loss, and 1 pass breakup. How about that 4th and 1? He must have watched the video of me teaching him how to tackle. That was beautiful. And then he almost had that interception. He was playing, I think they were playing zone. There was no other receiver in his flat area, so he came back, he turned around and saw he's running a dig, and he almost had it. He read it perfectly. And then Quinyon Mitchell. These two, the gruesome twosome. Drake London, 5 yards. Chris Olave, 23 yards. Mike Evans, 19 yards. Amari Cooper, 10 yards. Malik Neighbors, 9 yards. Jamar Chase, 16 yards. This dude's playing out of his mind. Everybody that said, oh, he didn't really guard anybody at Toledo, fuck you. Nolan Smith has also been playing great. He has a sack in 3 straight games. Our only sack of the game. I said we weren't going to do anything crazy. But hey, I trade sacks for turnovers any day. And he played 52% of the snaps, ties his career high. Very happy in his development. I need a little more out of you. You were a first rounder, kid. Let's see something. And spewing off the others. Isaiah Rodgers came in for an injured Slay. I'm tired of Slay, by the way. We'll talk about that more on Saturday. And he helped tip an INT to CJGJ, which kind of turned the tides there because they could have went down and scored, and I think they would have made it a tie game or a 1-possession game, so it could have been interesting. Zach Bond, 12 tackles, 1 forced fumble. Dean recovered it. He had 9 tackles, 1 QB hit, and 1 tackle for a loss. These two, they remind me of Nigel Bradham and Najee Good, a great tandem we had. Kaiser White, TJ Edwards, a great tandem we had. They remind me as the third coming of that. But that's all I got for you guys today. Next time you'll be seeing me, we'll be speaking on Saturday when we're finally back at the link to take on the 2-6 Doug Peterson-led Jacksonville Jaguars. Will ETN play? Can we shut out a depleted Jags offense? And will we win by 1 or 20 since we just beat the brakes off the Bengals? All that and more on Saturday. I will see you guys then.